Gotta love whenever you can include ammo pockets in your title. Howdy y'all, my name is Gretchen and I am the Restless Thrifter, bringing you a sales update for the week of September 1st through 7th. So the first week of September, and it started off pretty good. This is a good start to the month. August, if you saw my last sales update, was actually my second highest profit month ever. Now I have been doing this for a year and a half or so, and I didn't start cross-posting to multiple platforms until about 3 months in. So I would say this is kind of my 1 year anniversary of fully cross-posting, like having all of my things on all of the platforms that I'm selling on. And right now I resell on eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. I still have some things listed on Facebook Marketplace, but I am dropping that platform because last month I had 0 sales on it. The month before that it was 1, and it's just too much hassle for what it's worth. So off to a really good start with September. My goal is to make $65 in profit a day. I know that's not much for some of you guys, but I am part-time at this, and that's what I can accomplish in my time right now. My format for my sales updates videos is that I give you the top 10 sales by profit. I will break it down from cost of goods included, and I will give you fast flips, so anything that's sold within 14 days of me initially listing it. And then I'll mention a few bad buys, things that I wish I hadn't picked up or bothered even trying to sell. I might go over a couple of my other sales that are of note. And then I'll go over at the end, I go over all my totals. So my total revenue, total profit, that type of thing. For this first week, I did sell 27 items, which isn't a huge number, but my average profit per day was where I needed it to be. So we'll dive right in with the top 10 sales. You'll see me glancing down and looking at a spreadsheet. What I do is I export all the data out of Vendoo so that I can sort and sift the way I need to show you those 3 categories of fast flips, top 10 sales, and bad buys. Vendoo makes it super easy to export and do all the filtering and pivot tables and anything you want to with your data if you're a spreadsheet nerd like me. All right, so I will put up comps here so that you can see my listings. I'll read off the titles of my listings so you can have an idea of what kind of keywords I use. And then I'll give you 3 numbers. One is what it sold for, one is what I paid for it, so my cost of goods, and then the last one is the profit, which is how much I made after cost of goods, after fees, after any shipping expenses. Okay, the first item is my first pair of Levi's Ribcage Straight jeans. So the title was Levi's Ribcage Straight Ankle Size 26 Jeans Dark Wash Denim High Waist. And I had never found this style before. Picked it up at my local Honey Hole. This took 22 days to sell, sold on Poshmark through a Posher VA offer with discounted shipping. Posher VA is another tool that I use. This one allows me to send out offers automatically after someone has liked an item on Poshmark. And it also does things like sharing your closet. I think you can drop prices and offers manually, that type of thing. But mostly what I use it for is automatically sending offers to people. And I have my offer watcher on Posture VA set to send an offer 5 minutes after someone likes it of 20% off. So pretty significant amount. And then I have the shipping discount set for if the price is less than $50, the shipping discount, it sends $5.95 shipping, which I think is $1.72 off. If it is between $50 and $100, it sends $4.99. And if it's an item over $100, it sends free shipping. Okay, back to the Levi's Ribcage Straight. They sold for $34. I had paid $6.48 and my profit was $19 even. Okay, and so my next item in the top 10 sales by profit, going in reverse order from lowest to highest, is Sportables Size Small Vintage Rain Slicker Coat Jacket Vinyl Pink Metal Toggle. This was just cool. I like vintage things. I loved the style on this. This was one heavy sucker, I will tell you. It weighed over 2 pounds. It sold in 3 days, so it was a fast flip as well. Sold on eBay through a customer offer, and that just means somebody sent me an offer, I accepted it. It sold for $44.03. I had paid $4.32 at my local honey hole. Anyhow, my profit was $21.81. Here we have a free people size medium boho tulip split maxi skirt bohemian lined festival. This was really cute. I did find a stock image to use to help show how the split worked, because on my dress form it just looked like a regular column skirt. This sold in 134 days on eBay. A customer accepted my offer. It was also sold through promoted listings. So on eBay, you can promote your listings to basically kind of be like an ad, and it shows at the top of somebody's search results when they're looking. And it sold for $37.99. I had paid $4.32, same honey hole, and my profit was $22. Next is a pair of Rocky Mountain jeans, vintage 90s Rockies, size 7/8, length 36, high waist, high rise black. As a mouthful, and I was trying to say it quickly. This is the second time I've sold these pair of jeans. The first time they sold on eBay, somebody returned them for fit. They were too big for them, which is surprising for vintage and especially with Rockies, but they were too big. And these sold in 136 days the second time. So that's like from the very first time I listed it to the second time, it was 136 days. So they had sold in quicker the first time around. And the second time around, I actually think I only had this listed for like a week or two before they sold again. So a good quick flip both times. Sold on eBay through promoted listings and with a 10% off promotion. Sold for $52.30. I had paid $8.67, so that's paying up a little bit for me for jeans, and then my profit was $23.19. Now, I hope they don't come back as a return for fit. The buyer did say the day that I needed to ship it, she said, I just saw on TikTok that I'm supposed to size up 2 sizes with vintage jeans. Do you think that these are going to fit someone who normally wears a size 6? I said, I don't know, but the waist on them is whatever it was in the listing. Let me know if you need to cancel and I'll cancel the order. I didn't hear back from her, so I messaged her again and said, hey, I need to ship these out today. So let me know if you still want me to ship or if you want to cancel, but I do have to know today. And I still didn't hear back from her, so I shipped them out yesterday. And I'm really hoping that she gets them, loves them, and they fit the way she needs them to. I do include measurements within my listing. I don't think I included the hip measurement. So I will start doing that, especially for vintage jeans that are high waist. All right, next item is a top. It's an Eloquii plus size 18 wrap top, black ponte knit blouse, ballet, long sleeve stretch. And I think I also included the term in the description, ballet core, because I know that is a popular aesthetic with some folks. And this wrap top style just has that look and feel of ballet core. Sold in 53 days on Poshmark. It was a full price sale, which is a rare thing for me. Sold same day that I relisted it. Relisting does help. Sold for $34. I had paid $2.70 and my profit was $24.50. Next is the cutest little tiger. If you watched my last sales update, I actually sold a German Shepherd dog stuffed animal in the same brand. The brand is Steiff, and they're made of mohair. I think they have some sort of sawdust filling. They're just beautiful, and I sold this vintage 50s, 60s Steiff Tiger Cub Bengal stuffed animal mohair, Germany, 14-inch laying. There's different variations of this, so I mentioned laying as this one was laying down. Sold in 35 days on eBay through a customer offer. I actually sold it for the same amount as the German Shepherd dog, and it sold for $50.96. Again, that includes the cost of shipping. I had paid $5 and my profit was $28.53. When I have my profit down as $5 flat, I'm pretty sure that means that I don't remember what I paid. And so I put $5 in there because that's usually my average cost of goods is no more than $5. And I think I paid less than that for this at that store. I remember when I bought it, but Obviously I didn't write down how much I paid for it. So I probably made even a little bit more than that on it. Next item is a City Chic plus size 16/small flirtation dress, rosebud pink flutter sleeve faux wrap. This sold on Poshmark in 21 days through a customer offer of $40. I had paid $2.71 and my profit was $29.29. This was a good sale. It was actually a dress that retails for $169. I found a bunch of City Chic dresses at a thrift store. I picked up like 40 dresses and they have been selling really well. So I have another one, City Chic plus size 14/extra small dress, Sweet Julia sleeveless lace flex fit navy blue. And you notice that my size, I say 14/extra small. City Chic has vanity sizing. I also include a screenshot of the City Chic size chart with the listings to help. It's sometimes hard to measure these dresses. A lot of them are wrap style. This one in particular wasn't. I had this one listed a little bit lower than some. It sold full price in 5 days on Poshmark, so that's another fast flip. Sold for $48, and the reason I say I listed it a little bit lower is because it had a little spot on it. And I noted that in the listing. I took a good picture of it, and I just listed it a little bit lower than what I thought I could sell it for if it was flawless. I had paid $271 for this one as well, and my profit was $35.69. All right, next to last item in my top 10 is an Eloquii Studio plus size 18 2-button blazer metallic brocade, purple floral, brocade. I think that's right. This sold in 21 days on eBay. I loved it. It was gorgeous. It sold with a 15% off sale for $62.62. I had paid $3.24 at a thrift giant in Denton in the Texas, Dallas-Fort Worth area. And my profit was $39.76. Gorgeous jacket. And my best sale for last week was this Beretta women's size 44 shooting vest, navy pink shoulder padding ammo pockets. Gotta love whenever you can include ammo pockets in your title. This sold in 8 days on eBay. It's a full price sale, and it sold to someone in Australia through the global shipping program on eBay. Super easy to sell that way. You just ship to an address in Kentucky and it sends it out from there. So you don't have to worry about customs forms or anything like that. It sold for $76.75. I had paid $8 and my profit was $49.77. I picked this up because it was different. I mean, I literally picked it out of the rack because it was different, and felt the padding in the shoulder, which is I guess for recoil. And I just knew this must be something, you know, specific. And I looked and I saw the Beretta tag and looked it up, and it had a great ASP of $59. So I would pick that up again for sure. Okay, next category, fast flips. I have 4 more fast flips to mention. The other fast flips that we've already talked about was the Sportables vintage raincoat, the City Chic, the navy dress, and then the Beretta shooting vest that we just talked about. So 4 more fast flips, and the next one is a Jade Jill size large petite skirt, Ponte pencil straight geometric print mini. I'm surprised this one sold so quickly, but it did sell in 3 days on eBay through a customer offer. Sold for $26.11. I'd paid $2.18, and it was at my honey hole in Denver, where I'm actually from, but right now I'm working out of the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and my profit was $14.18. Next fast flip was this Ponyo size 1 Her Universe Studio Ghibli? I don't know. Novelty print button fly shorts. I was sat on these for a while. They've been in my death pile. I picked them up when I was on a trip from Denver to Dallas once, and they've just been sitting there all summer waiting for me to list them. Yeah, I picked them up in April. And they sold in 2 days on eBay through an offer that the customer accepted. I sent an offer, they accepted it. For $21.42. I'd paid $2.80. My profit was $11.70. 25% sell-through rate on these shorts. So why I was sitting on them, I don't know. And I'm gonna pause for a second. I'm gonna put something up here that talks about sell-through rate and how I calculate it and why I think 27% is actually good. It's because my sell-through rates cap out at 100%. I'll just leave it there for a few seconds. All right, so the next fast flip was this CK Calvin Klein size 3 pantyhose, vintage 1995, black, no seam, clearly sheer. That's a lot of words for a package of pantyhose. They sold in one day on eBay and a customer accepted my offer. $12.37 and I had paid 88 cents. That was my average cost of goods per item that day at the Goodwill outlet in Denver. And my profit was $6.23. That's a quick flip, not a huge profit obviously, but it's so easy to take pictures and list pantyhose. And you'll notice in my listing I say something like package has some damage, because all of these are going to be a little bit bent up, you know, these packages. Hose have not been removed or inspected. So I just want people to know that yes, they're new in the package, but the package is a little bit beat up and I haven't taken the pantyhose out to make sure that there's nothing wrong with them. So kind of a buyer beware type of thing. Last fast flip, 7 for All Mankind Dojo, size 27, flare, wide leg jeans, dark wash, rhinestone pockets. These sold same day on Mercari. Now let me tell you about these jeans. They had some wear on the hems, a little drag wear, which I took a good picture of and showed. They were missing some rhinestones on the pockets. So Dojo jeans are a great style that sell pretty quickly, and they have a 7 on the pockets, and these 7s had little rhinestones all over them and some were missing. Took a good picture of that, mentioned it in the listing as well. I listed these for $28 on eBay because I wanted to sell them quickly. I knew they had some damage, and Dojos can sell for $30 to $50. So I sold them listed them pretty low on eBay. I kept getting offers for like $18, $19, $20. I'm like, listen, people, they are priced according to the, to the condition. And I kept sending counter offers. I think about $25 was like, no, I just want to get $25 for these. I know I can. After a few days, I got annoyed with the eBay offers and I listed it on Poshmark and Mercari. Sometimes I will cross post to all platforms right away. Sometimes I will just put it on eBay and cross post to Poshmark and Mercari the day, next 2 or 3 days later. This time I had only put it on eBay. I was like, forget this. I know they're going to sell cheap. I put them over on Mercari. I use smart pricing with a cap of 32 and a bottom price of probably 26. And somebody sent me an offer that same day. So I had listed it for 32. They sent me an offer for 29. I said sold. And I had paid $7.04 for these. My profit was $17.92. So long story about Dojos, but they will sell. They'll sell pretty quickly and they'll sell for a good amount of profit, depending on the condition. So don't take the first lowball offer that comes around on these jeans. Okay, so that's everything for fast flips. The next category is bad buys. I just have 3 things I'm going to call out to you. The first one is something that I didn't actually spend any money on. It was given to me but for free. I really just don't know how to pronounce it, but it's Haute Monde, I think, Los Angeles, size small blazer, pinstripe roll sleeve, open front. Cute blazer. It's kind of a long length, but it did take 313 days to sell on eBay. That's just a long time for it to be sitting around in my inventory. It did sell through a customer offer somebody sent me for $21.12. I had paid $0, so my profit was $9.88. I'm not mad at that profit. I'm just annoyed that it was sitting around for so long. But I will say that this menswear style is supposed to be back again. It comes and goes, right? Next item is a Daisy May size small cat shirt, blouse, kitten, whiskers, short cap sleeve. Super cute shirt. It sold in 126 days on eBay. It sold through promoted listings. It sold for $12.88. Here's the problem. I paid $3.60. If this had been given to me for free, it would have been good. Or if I'd found it in the bins for 10 cents, it would have been good. But my profit was only $1.72 because of fees, because of my cost of goods and all of that. So what was I thinking? The last bad buy is this Anima. Not sure if that's how you say it. Anima size small dress, boho bohemian, surplice, top tiered, button back, new with tags. And this is something that I picked up from another reseller. They were having not a going out of business sale, but they were moving and they were selling stuff pretty cheap. So I bought a couple of bundles from them on Poshmark. Took 260 days for this dress to sell. I think the brand is not something people are familiar with. The style was just okay. It did sell in a bundle, so with another sweater. It sold for, when I get a bundle on Poshmark and I'm splitting it up to determine my profit, I just divide it by the number of items sold. So the bundle had sold for $32, so I'm putting $16 as the sales price for this dress. I had paid $11. That was my average cost of goods on this particular bundle when I bought it from the reseller. So there's the problem. And I made $1.80 on it. Let me look. Are there some other sales? Sold a couple of soft surroundings things. Sold a few more plus size things. This one top that I sold, this Velvet Hearts plus size 2X button up. It's new with tags. It's just a really cute print. This is a case of when customers send you questions, they do sometimes eventually buy it. And this was a shirt that looked different colors in my pictures depending on the lighting. So on the table where I was measuring things, the lighting was a little more yellowish, and so the flowers looked orange. And on my dress form, where my lighting was a little bit brighter, white light, the flowers looked pink. And so they asked me about it. I said, I think they look a little bit more pink. She's like, well, I really hate one color and love the other. Can you, tell me, I can't remember exactly what she said, but I just found the item, took it outside, took a picture of it in outside lighting and said, here's in direct sunlight. It looks even more pink to me here. She appreciated it and bought it. She sent me an offer for just like $2 off of my asking price, which I accepted. So just wanted to call that out, that it is worth your time to answer questions if they're not too ridiculous. And when someone's really concerned about color, I get really nervous, but I feel like I did what I could. And so if she were to return it to me for item is not described, I think eBay would say, no, I think you did a good job of communicating color to her, answering her questions, sending an additional photo and all of that. So I'm not all that worried about it now. All right, so the totals for the week. On average, things took 70 days to sell. That's awesome because I'm shooting for 3 months or less. So that was pretty good. My total revenue was $836.27. My cost of goods total was about $105. And then after fees and shipping expenses and everything, my profit was $483.10. I do have one hostage being held on eBay. They purchased it the last day of the week. It's a Juicy Couture size large crop velour lounge pants. Who knows what they'll pay for it, but it won't get mentioned next week if they do. So I just thought I would call that out. So my average sales price was $30.97 per item. My average cost of goods per item was $3.89, loving that it's under $4. And my average profit per item was $17.89. Oh, now I'm gonna get busy. I think I'm gonna try to film a thrift haul for you guys of just kind of randoms, 3 things from one thrift store here, 3 things from another thrift store there, that type of thing. But I also need to get busy on listing my fall items. This shirt behind me has been sitting on this dress form for a long time. That one's gonna be first. And then I have like a stack of plus size items that I want to get photographed. Let me not make too many goals. That'll be a start. As always, thank you so much. Like and subscribe if you'd like to see more of this. I am pretty new to YouTube. I would really love it if you would subscribe and tell folks about this channel if you're enjoying it. Just keep listening. and the sales will come. I found a bunch of city seat. I found